Welcome to The Ground Up. I'm Mandy Reeve. Today's episode is an important one as January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month, a time dedicated to raising awareness, sharing information and ensuring people feel confident and supported when it comes to their cervical health. This month gives us a chance to slow down, have open and honest conversations and remind ourselves that cervical cancer is something we can prevent and detect early. And that's exactly why we're here. One of my roles at Groundwork Yorkshire is that I manage a project called In This Together, supporting people across our communities with cervical screening, the HPV vaccine and good, clear information that makes topics easier to understand. So today, let's talk about what cervical cancer is, why screenings and vaccines are so important and how our project is here to help you every step of the way. Every year in the UK, more than 3,200 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer. And even though we often hear certain age groups mentioned in the media, the truth is that cervical cancer can affect people of all ages. Anyone with a cervix, women, trans men, non-binary people can be at risk. But here's the positive news. Cervical cancer is one of the most preventable types of cancer. That means the things we do today, like going for screenings and understanding the HPV vaccine, can make a real difference to long-term health. The earlier the changes are picked up, the easier they are to treat and the better the outcome. That's why this month isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. It's about making sure everyone has the knowledge and support they need to stay healthy. But let's be honest, even knowing all that, going for a cervical screening isn't always straightforward. You might feel embarrassed, worried, unsure what will happen, or nervous because of past experience. Maybe English isn't your first language. Maybe you've moved GP practice and don't know how to book. Or maybe life is just so busy and a screening gets pushed to the bottom of the list. At Groundwork Yorkshire, through our In This Together project, we hear these stories every day and we completely understand. That's why our project exists. We want to break down those barriers so you feel comfortable, supported and confident. We also know that sometimes the hardest part is simply having someone to talk to, someone who will listen, explain things clearly and make the process feel less scary. That's what we're here for. The HPV vaccine. Another key part of preventing cervical cancer is the HPV vaccine. HPV is human papillomavirus. It is a very common virus and some types of HPV can cause cervical cancer. The vaccine is offered to young people in school, but not everyone receives it, and many adults still have questions about what it is, how it works, and whether they're eligible. The vaccine plays a huge role in reducing future cases of cervical cancer. It's safe, it's effective, and it's one of the reasons we're seeing more people protected than ever before. Within our project, we take time to explain the vaccine, answer questions kindly and clearly, and support parents or individuals who want to understand their options. No question is too small, and no worry is silly. You deserve clear, reliable information, and we're here to make sure you get it. So, let's talk about the heart of our work. In This Together by Groundwork Yorkshire offers several types of support because everyone needs to be different. Friendly, accessible information sessions. We run community sessions where you can learn about cervical screening and the HPV vaccine in a relaxed, welcoming environment. No medical jargon, no pressure, just honest, clear information and a chance to ask anything you want. Secondly, one-to-one support. For some people, group sessions don't feel right. That's why we offer one-to-one support, private conversations where you can talk about your worries, ask questions or plan your next steps. Some people prefer this because the topic can feel personal or sensitive. Thirdly, support with booking appointments. If you're unsure how to book, need help registering with a GP, or need someone to guide you through the process, we are here. Sometimes the admin can be overwhelming, especially if English isn't your first language, so we take away that stress. Fourthly, help understanding letters or test results. NHS letters or the NHS app can be confusing, especially if the language is unfamiliar or the medical terms sound scary. We can sit with you, explain what everything means and help you understand any next steps. We can also help you navigate the app too. 5. Practical and emotional reassurance. We know that some people have had uncomfortable or upsetting screenings before, and that can make it hard to go again. We listen, we support and we talk through ways to make your next experience more positive, whether that's asking for a longer appointment, requesting a smaller speculum or knowing your rights at the GP practice. 6. Community events and awareness activities. Throughout the year we run events, workshops and activities that make conversations around women's health more open and normal, because the more we talk about it, the easier it becomes. So let's support each other, ask questions and remind ourselves that taking care of our bodies is something we all deserve. If you'd like to know more about this and want more information or want to attend a session or need support, either one-to-one, please reach out. You're not alone. We really are in this together. And thank you for listening.